welcome if you are watching. I am Emily. I'm just quickly setting up all my little funky live stream bits. Oh, I spot a balloon. Let's grab that quickly. I might be looking down because my new webcam thing that I am trying to figure out how I want that to work is above the camera, like above where I see myself play. When I look at the game, I'm looking like this, so it looks like I'm looking down. So I definitely need to figure out what I'm going to do about that, because it's probably not ideal in the long run. But my actual webcam on the computer is awful, so I got a way to connect it to my phone. But now what I'm seeing is that actually the phone webcam is not working that awesomely, so maybe it actually made no difference whatsoever. And I've spent like 40 minutes. I'm 40 minutes late to the stream. Sorry, anybody. Luckily, I don't think anyone was waiting. Yeah, I'm like 40 minutes late. So not super great, and I probably could have just gone through the webcam because the footage is looking a little bit blurry anyway. And I've got YouTube popping up at me saying my bitrate is too high, and I don't know what it means, and I feel like I can't figure it out right now. But what are we doing today? We are doing the race to finish my island. I am sick and tired of this fairy core island. It's just not the vibe anymore. It's just not doing it for me. Shab, what do you want? What can I actually do for you? You obviously cannot leave. Shab, you are the Billy Goat's gruff on my Billy Goat build, so you can't go. Yeah, I'll be lonely if you left. You've obviously gonna have to stay, my love. Great, Shab is staying. But yeah, I'm just a little bit tired of this island. I've been on it for over a year, I think maybe 2 years. But yeah, it's a long time. I'm kind of running around to just quickly remind anyone or show anyone who's new here what I've got. I've got this little tree carving station, a little spot to sit. But it's just for example, this little bit, it's empty. I just need to put something here, and that's really what I want to do today, is try start filling the empty areas. Right here, we've got my 3 little pigs. We're gonna have the little house made of straw, the little house made of logs, and a little house made of bricks. And it should be super duper cute. So if that's a big build, I probably won't end up doing that today. Hi Sly, can I get through? All around here, oh, we've got a villager pouch to give back. Always interesting. We'll see who that is. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. They don't want it back anymore. It's been too long, they've given up. But yeah, super duper fairy core all on this part of my island. And then as we come to the left, we enter the more forest core section. Here we go, super dark, super foresty, lots of dark flowers. Up here is where Teddy lives. He's got this kind of orchard going on. Oh, I definitely need to order more wheat fields then to fill the rest of this out. I thought I had finished up here. Let's quickly do that whilst I'm reminded. But yeah, it's always little, start construction. That's actually not what I was trying to do, but seeing as I'm doing it, should be okay. Because we will definitely have to do some construction today anyway. But yeah, there's so many little bits of my island that I kind of come along and I'm like, oh, you're not quite right, you're not quite finished. And they're just really preventing me I feel like I'm stuck getting anywhere on this island. Oh, I hate typing in Animal Crossing. It's actually awful. Wheat field, yeah, let's get some of you. But yeah, I just want to really work today for maybe about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'll see how I feel, see how it goes. Sometimes I feel like I'll be really inspired, and other days the ideas don't hit me. But yeah, we're just gonna try to fill up some of this island. It would be awesome to get a lot done today, particularly my beaches. That would be really great. I feel like I've not done anything with my beaches in a long time. The island is also just kind of messy. I've got these sticks still laying on the ground that I need to come through, pick up. Yeah, just kind of get to work on them. The top section is a lot more complete. So here's my top section. You can see all of this is done. Moving through here, I have one of my favorite builds ever. I did do a video on this if anyone is interested. This is a sunken waterfall. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm a big fan. I may as well just do a little mini island tour whilst I'm at it. Coming up here, we've got my rock garden, and it leads into this little fairy area. Stuff like this where I've got 2 flowers where they've breeded. I don't really want that in the long run of this island. I'm definitely gonna have to come through, clean them up, clean these 2 up. but I'm not going to do that probably in today's video. That's probably more of a once I'm finished with my island, because I am planning to time travel. There is a plane taking off where I live, by the way, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. But I'm planning to time travel and probably set this island in fairy blossom season. So I feel like there'll be a bunch of flowers that are bred and I need to properly clean it up when I do that. But for now, I just want to move along. Another little fairy core section right here. Flowers, kind of glitter on the ground. That's like my main thing that I've been doing. All the way down here to the left, we have a mini library, followed by my Little Prince section, one of my favorite areas on the island. If you stand here on the Little Prince sign and look up into the distance, you have the moon, and that is meant to be his planet that he fell down from. If you've read the book, that's what it means. So I think it's super duper cute, especially if you have read the book or like it. It's quite famous. I recommend it, one of my favorite books of all time. So actually, having done this little run around, ooh, another balloon, I think the main areas I need to work on are definitely my beaches. I do need to just whack some items down there, get something on there. Yeah, that is the main one, beaches, and then also some of this ground floor level of the island like still has a lot of little areas that I can work. Why don't we get going on beaches though, because I do feel like beaches are a bit of a long process. Whilst I'm here, we could quickly grab some flowers. And I am going to try stick to a pretty fairy cool vibe. Even though I have more of that forest core area on the like left side of my island, I think in general, this island I would class it as fairy cool. So I'm going to try to embrace that a little bit. So grabbing some nice light colored flowers. Nice and easy, super duper simple. How is everybody doing? Oh, I might have just, oh no, I thought I just figured out how I could get my bit rate down, whatever that means, but I actually haven't, so I'm just gonna live with no knowledge of what that means, and I will look at it before my next stream. Always fun, it's always fun to like stream and never know, will this footage be watchable? Ooh, so much fun! So how is everybody doing this lovely Wednesday? Long week, and it's not even Thursday yet, but still, nice long week. Feels very long to me. I wanted to show you what I currently have on my beaches. This, yes, it needs tidying up in terms of the weeds, but I really like what I've got going on down here. This is like a cottage core beach, I would say. Lots and lots of browns, lots of pathing. And I kind of want to do something similar on my next bit of beach, but I want it to be more fairy core, so less brown, less cottagey, more, ooh, this is so light and magical and fun. So that's what we're going to work on and go for. But yeah, it is Wednesday at the time of recording. I'm very much looking forward to the weekend. I am working it, unfortunately, but I have plans both evenings. So on the Saturday, me and some friends are we're going to go up to this like hilltop in London where you can see the skyline. And we're going to be watching the sunset and have a little picnic, so I'm excited about that. Oh, I actually already have a little bit of beach going on down here. I'm just going to ignore that and we're going to find somewhere else to do our fairy cool beach. But yeah, I'm doing my little sunset supper thing on Saturday, and then Sunday I have a date. Ooh, fun, always fun. I've met him a few times now, so should be nice, should be very fun. I'm already regretting saying I have a date. I don't know why. I feel like it's weird. It's because it's not been that long since I went through a bit of a breakup. Fun. Yeah, let's talk about something different. Ooh, up here I have my area for leaf. This is like my rainbow flower garden that I made with leaf in mind. I think it is honestly adorable. The only thing that bothers me is why there is no one flower type where all the flowers. So like I can't have a rainbow garden in like red. Wait, what? I can't have a rainbow garden in roses because I think, for example, there's no green rose. The only green is in mums, but you can't have a rainbow garden in mums because I think there's no orange mums. I don't know if there's blue mums either. So yeah, it's just like you can never have a rainbow garden all of one flower type, and that does bother me. Bothers me a little. I reckon then we just try to expand down from Mr. Leaf and give him more beach to explore. I need to just adjust my little like streaming setup thing because I can't see, so it would be great if I could like see what I was doing. Oh my goodness, you come here. Okay, this is better. It's a bit better. Yes, let's try. Do I want to try with this blue path or this green path? I think maybe we try green, only because I've got like some green going on already. It might be fine. But yeah, I do have to work this weekend, so that's not so fun. But like I say, I've got some nice evening plans, so I'm feeling good about that. I feel like when you've got something planned for the evening, it means the work day can go a little bit quicker because at least I know like, oh, I have something to look forward to. But at the same point, one of my favorite things is like knowing, oh, I'm gonna go off of work and I can just lay in my bed, have a nap. I normally, like on days when I don't have any plans, I come straight home, shower, jump into bed, have a nap, and then nicely mess up my sleep schedule every single day because I have to get up early for work, and then I nap, and then I ruin it because then I stay up late. But we love it. We have so much fun having my naps. I cut my hair. I don't know why, it's like very uneven today. Like this side is really puffy and this side is like not puffy. It's because I showered and then my hair was wet and I didn't want to live stream with wet hair, so I tried to dry it quickly and it was a whole big deal for absolutely no reason. I could have just not done that. I could have not washed my hair today, but I did need to. So yeah, I cut it and it's so weird because I keep going like this to like pull my head down because my hair used to be, I would say it used to be about here. So it's not that much longer, but for me, it feels like a huge difference because I keep running my hands through and then it stopped. And I'm used to like it carrying on, like pulling through my fingers and like pulling it down in front of my shoulders. And I don't have that anymore. But cute bob summer, I feel like if you're gonna have a bob, the time to do it is definitely summer. And it's not even really a bob. It's like, I feel like it's like a bit too long. I don't know. It looked really cute as well. So I straightened my hair and my natural hair is curly and it looks really nice curly. It's very cute actually. I don't straighten my hair all the time, but like for example, I straightened it because I had work today. And it's just like easier for me to manage straight. Especially when I'm in a rush in the morning. I feel like if I want my curls to look nice, I have to really like, take the time, do some products, curl them individually. Like it's just a lot. But yeah, last weekend I was not working and I painted my new bedroom. It was so much fun. Not this one, this is my old bedroom. I'm moving out at the end of August into my new flat, which I do currently already have, so that's why like I was painting it already. And yeah, we painted it. My mum came up to help me very, very kindly. I think it would have been a real just like a real challenge to paint it on my own, so it was really lovely for her to come and help me. And I painted it. 3 of the walls are white, and then one of the walls, like my headboard wall and the wall that my desk sits facing, is pink, and it's really, really cute. And in the future, when I live there full time and I live stream there, I will make sure to show you. Let's start. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to kind of transition from this rainbow into more fairy core, and I think the best way is just to get some flowers down. Fill some of that space. I may need to go and grab more Cosmos in a little second, but for now this is absolutely fine. I feel like the Cosmos is a good way to go because I don't have any in this rainbow flower garden, so I feel like it just makes it a little bit easier to use the Cosmos and kind of show that we're now in a new area. But I would definitely like to use some of this white vertical board fencing to kind of tie the two areas together. I think that would be good. Hi to anyone that has been joining. How is everybody doing this Wednesday evening? I am trying to basically finish my island today. Definitely not going to happen. Let me make sure that that's out there. We are not finishing this island today, but we are trying to because I am tired. I'm bored. I've had enough of playing on this very cool island. It brings me because I have a forever island on a different Switch. And that I really look forward to playing. It brings me a lot of pleasure. I have fun on there. This island has really kind of stopped bringing me much pleasure. I just come on here to record and that's it, but I don't really care to play on it anymore. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just quickly readjusting where I have my little stream set up. I definitely still need to get used to streaming. It's really hard, and this is only my second time, so please bear with me. I feel like I need more than 2 tries to get good at it. Clearly I'm not a natural. Can I put whoa, you can put fencing really like close to the water. Okay, cool. Well, let's do that then. Let's have that. A piece of fencing here, or is it too much? No, it's kind of nice. It kind of creates a nice separation between the areas, I think. So happy with that. Do I need something here, or is it fine to leave it plain? I'm not too sure. It's always tricky. I need to go get more cosmos. Let's go get more flowers whilst I think about what exactly I want to do. But yeah, outside of my work, nothing too crazy. I've been interviewing for new jobs because I'm leaving my current job at the end of August because I'm only on a summer contract, which is actually like perfect because I'm looking for part-time work or like contract work, just because alongside that I'm also working as a writer and I really want to make sure that I'm giving myself enough time to write. And I work as an actor and I kind of book little acting roles, and I just want to make sure that I always have enough time to like focus on that stuff. So I feel like part-time or 0-hour contract or like bank work would be really great for me, so that's what I'm going for. But I have been working full-time this summer just to kind of save up. Like I say, I've been moving into a new flat, so I feel like it was very, very beneficial to be working full-time. But oh my god, I'm so tired of it. The main thing, even now I can feel myself doing it, is I feel like working, and let me sit up, like working an office job, my posture has become awful. Like so much worse than it ever was. I used to have quite good posture because I was like standing for my work. Like I used to work as a cleaner, and I've done lots of different jobs, but like this is the first job I've had where you're not moving around or walking at all. Why can I not dig this cosmos? Please, please let me dig it. Perfect. Yeah, this is like my first job where I've not been walking around every day, and I definitely noticed it. I was like sat at my lunch and I was so like hunched over, and it's not good. And then I'm trying to sleep at night and I'm like, oh, my back is a little bit sore. No wonder. No surprise there, Emily, because you sit like an idiot. Like it's actually awful. It's really, really not it. Why are all my villagers trying to talk to me today? Great. Yeah, you can definitely come up with a better nickname than Fabu. I have full faith in you. Dancer. Ooh, cute. Yes, I will take that 100 times over Fabu, obviously. Thanks, Shino. Much appreciated. Back to the beach. My other thing with my hair is I feel like it less so now, like a little bit less so, but oh my god, when I first got it cut and it was just completely round, it's the closest I've come to being like berries and cream, 100% giving berries and cream little lad vibes. And I was not entertained. I was not best pleased about that. That was not awesome. But you know, it's okay. And it's one of those things, like if the hairdresser cuts it too short, you can be like, oh well, she did not do what I asked for. Like, ooh, I asked for just a little trim and this is what I've got. I asked for this. I sat in that chair and I said, please make a shot. I'm bored. And she said, yeah, of course, I can do that for you. And she did do that for me. I just have to embrace it. To be fair, like I feel like I'm complaining a lot, but I have been enjoying it. I was like, oh, it's so cute and short, and ooh. I just wanted something different as well. I was feeling a little bit bored. Honestly, this is very, very simple what I've done here. I've just put down some pathing and I've just put down some fencing. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to make any of the beaches too complicated, simply because I'm not good at beaches, and the goal is to race to finish the island. We can't be perfectionists. If this was Perfectionist Alley, then like fair enough, but this is race to finish the island, so we need to crack on. I actually need to get it done. Let me see what else I could add. I do think some glowing moss on this beach could definitely give that little pop of like fairy core that I feel like it's currently missing. Oh, maybe some heart crystals too. I just want it to be that little bit more like, oh, okay, we are in a fairy island. Anything else that would be cute? Honestly, I reckon that's good. I was thinking about doing some mushrooms, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they may distract. And also I prefer planted, like to plant a piece of moss than drop an item. But we'll see. Because I'm not immediately loving that moss, so maybe mushrooms was the right idea. Let's try with a star fragment. Let's see how the star fragment looks. I think a white one would be good. I do think. Yeah, that is. Oh, it's better. It's still not super awesome, but no problem. We just have to go with it sometimes. Like I say, we're trying to finish the island. Cute. We need something here. A mush lamp here would be good. A white mush lamp. That would really do something. I need to stop. I feel I've like, because I'm watching myself, I keep going like this. Like, what would you call that? Pursing your lips. I need to stop because that is annoying me. So let me not do that. If it's annoying me to do it, let me just actually choose not to do that. But yeah, I've been writing a lot of scripts in my free time as much as I can, just trying to write screenplays, write scripts, get my ideas out. Like, I want to talk about what I think about the world and all that stuff. Okay, here are the mush lamps. Let's grab a few of these and we shall. My pockets are full. That's very, very rude. Actually, can't be having that. Cannot be having that. I'll quickly clean my pockets. So yeah, I've been trying to write as much as I can, which is fun. I'm really excited about my new bedroom. Like I say, I genuinely do think it would be cute. Anything else I can get rid of? Well, yes, I could have got rid of the shell. I just saw that I had a shell in my pocket. But yeah, just trying to really write as many scripts as I can. My gosh, I find live streaming really difficult currently. I think it's, oh my gosh, see, I keep stumbling over my words. But I'm hoping it's one of those things where it's like practice can make perfect. I hope it's not like either you're good at it or you're not good at it, because I worry that I'm not good at it. But the plan is just keep going, just really keep going at it as best as I can, and hopefully it will start to feel more natural. Because right now I feel like it's so weird, especially when I don't have like people really in the chat or anything. It feels very odd to just talk. But it's good practice. So yeah, I am working on. Oh wait, what? Oh my god, did it customize it? It did customize that one. I need to buy customization kits urgently then, because I need to be able to customize more stuff for this. I did it again. Oh my goodness. Do I want it to be on that side or in? I kind of think towards the ocean was better actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is quite nice. Something has to go here. Could it be another flower? Or is it gonna overwhelm it with these white cosmoses? No, it does not overwhelm it. I think it's really cute, and then I might move this cosmos here. So let me get rid of this plant. I just try not, when I'm building, I try not to have too many things all in one line. It's kind of like a tricky, it's a tricky rule, because I would say it doesn't really matter. But see, I just feel like that looks a little bit nicer having one cosmos here and then one off to the right, rather than it being in a direct line with it. So that's just a little tip. If you are like, not even if you're new, just if you ever feel like a build is not quite right and you're not sure what to change about it, maybe just try moving your items out of line from each other. I am very, very excited to be in August, because that means that we are going to be having the fireworks show, which is one of my favourite bits in Animal Crossing. I feel like that's always so super fun. Okay, this is already looking nice. I'm aware that it's not anything like particularly complicated or special, but look, we've gone from, because I already have a really nice like build here, I feel like it's fine to have something simple and then just kind of have filled in some space, which is what I needed to do during this session. Let's clean up my beach a little bit whilst I think about what I want to do next. I can of course recreate something very similar here, but I don't want to just, I know I said I wanted to keep the beaches simple, but I don't want them all to just be like pathing and flowers, because I feel like that's also not super fun. And I want to make it fun to build, so we can do something else on the beaches. Or actually, I feel like this is always a weird one. These little areas off to the side, they could definitely have some things put. Let's just do that now. Let's do something here. Diner chair, go right there. Ooh, put my shovel away. Let me quickly put back out my storage case and we'll quickly put away some items. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's get out a table for the diner chair so that they can have a little area to maybe read or something. What can I do? Bubble machines, always a good shout. But yeah, I've been working on some longer videos as well, so not just these lives and these shorts. I obviously don't want to spoil it, but I will say I think my next long video should be quite exciting for anyone who's into my Fairy Core Island. I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide to Fairy Core, so like all my tips and tricks, and I'm planning to do that with a lot of different aesthetics at some point, like go through like my tips and tricks, like beginner's guide to Kid Core, and just talk about everything that I've kind of learned or found through creating so many islands and like playing so much Animal Crossing. More Animal Crossing than some would say is reasonable. I really wish I had my original Switch. For those who don't know, I didn't have a Switch until Animal Crossing came out, which I think is quite common. But also, I didn't get the Switch right when Animal Crossing came out. I think I got it like 2 months after, or maybe like a month after the original release. So I wasn't late to the party, but I was a little bit late to the party because everyone else had kind of already got established islands at that point. At least at the people that I was watching play. And like then I got my Switch and it was so exciting, but I had a Switch Lite to begin with, a yellow Switch Lite, and I played it so much because this was during lockdown and I was in the year, obviously a lot of people didn't like stopped going to school, but specifically I was in the year that was meant to have my exams. In England we have this big exam thing called GCSEs, and I was supposed to be doing that. And I was in the year that those actually got cancelled, so we just had so much time because it wasn't like our year group didn't have online classes because our exams had been cancelled, so why would they give us online classes? And then likewise, our exams had been cancelled, so we didn't have to revise for anything. Once we found out they were cancelled, there was like a little period of time where we were still studying because we thought we were going to be back in school and having those exams, and that was really scary. Not scary like to do the exams because that's how it was going to be, but scary that we'd suddenly stopped having classes and they were like, oh, and your exams are in a few months, so let's keep revising. But yeah, they ended up being cancelled, so live, laugh, love. Yeah, not super fun. It was okay though, because I don't know, easy way to get some grades rather than having to revise for them, I guess. I think most people, I'm not sure, I can't say like what most people would think. I know a lot of people that I spoke to and my friends in college were kind of like, they would have liked to probably sit the exams, especially if they were people who didn't, like, completely understandably, a lot of people were like, well, I didn't really revise for my mocks because they're mocks and they're not really meant to be anything, and then those ended up being our grades, and I think that was a lot. Oh my goodness, my villagers are so obsessed with me today, I actually can't believe it. Yeah, I've got a diner chair. Yeah, you cannot have it. I'm really sorry because I actually do quite like Teddy, but he can't have it. Hello to anyone watching. We are doing a race to kind of finish my island today. I have so much beaches, so much blank space, and I won't necessarily actually finish it all today, but the goal is just to get as much finished as I can. I already did this little bit of beach up here, so let me show you. Just keeping it nice and simple, just trying to kind of fill out some space on the beach. And now I'm working on this little patch of land. Oh, I keep getting trapped on my rocks and stuff, I'm not used to them. What was I doing? I ran down here and then I saw Teddy and then I got distracted. But I was gonna go pick flowers, that's what I was doing. I know that I didn't tell you that, but just trust that was what I was on my way for, okay? We're gonna pick flowers because I'm not sure what I want to put on that table, and I feel like I want it to be so, like, so nothing that you don't even pay attention. This is not meant to be like a build or like anything special. It's meant to be that as you run past, you don't notice what's there, rather than noticing, oh, she's got a big patch of green, like she didn't really finish the island. Because I will say that is something I love. My Kid Core Island, so for anyone who's not like obviously watched much of my channel, completely understandably, only because like I've been on this island for a long time, so you'd have had to have been watching me for a lot of time or have really gone back into like the depths of my channel. My very first island that I had on YouTube, not my first ever, but my first YouTube island was, what was it? It was Jungle Core, so it was jungly and really fun. And I didn't finish that. I got bored. I made a dream address, but I stopped that island maybe like 3/4 of the way through. I was just like, I'm bored, I want to restart. Then I did Kid Core, and I love my Kid Core island. It was called Tanga, and it's one of my favorite, probably my favorite island that I've made. I really, really did love it. I was such a big fan of it, and it's also like, I would say during Tanga was when my YouTube kind of picked up a little bit. Like I had some videos. It's the first time I was like, oh, like my videos are starting to get some views, and it was really, really exciting and really fun, and I was so happy that people were also loving Tanga as much as I did. I remember during Tanga I hit 100 subscribers, and it was really, really exciting for me. So yeah, like Tanga has a lot of super happy memories with it, and now I'm on Fairy Core. But with Tanga, I did finish it and I did release a dream address. What I will say, see, that's a cute little hyacinth. What I will say about it is I feel like there was still like little patches of green, and I don't think all the beaches were done. So when you look at the dream address for it, it's definitely a finished island, but it's finished with like, okay, like she'd filled up most of the space. There was no room for builds anymore, and she kind of just left it. Sorry, I'm sitting cross-legged now. I feel like it's like weird to switch how I'm sitting, but I don't know, I like sitting cross-legged. I do want to turn my hair up. It's super duper hot in my bedroom, oh my goodness. I normally have a fan like blasting at me, but obviously I didn't want to have the noise. But yeah, it's been very hot, not just like outside, but I think my room and like the rooms in this building specifically trap the heat quite a lot. See how this is like the issue with tying my hair up now, is I get this tiny little like thing. It's not even a ponytail, it's just like a weird little friend. But yeah, I'm having fun. Can you guys see my Adam Sandler poster, by the way? I feel like I can't not comment on it because it's very prominent. Basically, I did a film and the main character, I love Adam Sandler, let me be very clear, I really enjoy a lot of his films, but I would not just have Adam Sandler like love heart shrine poster in my bedroom. The film I did, the character was like a huge film nerd, and so she had stuff like that for all different films, different directors, different actors throughout like the room, and then they let me keep that as like a little memento, because I was talking when I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I really love Adam Sandler, that's so cool, ha. And then yeah, they let me keep it. And then these are just posters from ITZY, which I would say they used to be my top artist. I still really like them. I still love them, but I would say I listen to more like Maisie Peters now, if people know her, more rock. I've kind of like, I still like K-pop, their K-pop, but I feel like my music taste has shifted a little bit just as I've gotten older. Right, I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, I think we could do something with the stair dresser. it's so weird though when I feel like out of ideas, because I'm very aware that I have hundreds of videos in my making mini builds like series, making mini builds in a 4x4 tile space, which is, for anyone who doesn't know, that's my short series. And yeah, I literally, as it says on the title, I make mini builds in a 4x4 tile space, so they're super small, you can fit them pretty much anywhere. And so I feel like the fact that I'm saying, oh, I don't know what to do, I could definitely check out my own videos and probably like take a little bit of inspiration and fit something in here. But I don't know, I feel like it's one thing, and I love when other people use my ideas. I feel like for me to use my own idea, I don't know, like let me come up with something on the spot, you know, like let me try do it, it's okay. But I'm not feeling as inspired as I was hoping I would today. I'm also struggling to like see my Switch screen when I'm on like one or other side, because I've got my what have I got? Oh my goodness, it's so like weird. I've got my like YouTube stuff, and then I also have a little list, of course, of my intro, so that I could tell you guys what I was up to. But yeah, I'm really excited about my next island, so that's why I'm also so keen to finish this, is because I am so looking forward to doing my next island. I don't even know specifically what theme I want to do, but I do have some ideas, which I'll just tentatively like pop the ideas out into the ether, and we'll see. Like if I never come back to them, I never come back to them. But if I could finish this island, I'm gonna work on my beaches again, by the way. If I could finish this island by September, beginning of September, that way the autumn is starting to come in. And so that means if I worked very hard, it would have to really push for it. I think I could do an autumn themed island before Christmas hits, because I would like to be finished with an autumn themed island, so that then when come December, I wanted to do this last year and I didn't end up doing it because I just knew that it would burn me out if I did this, because it's quite a big project. But hopefully I'll see how I feel, and that's why I'm putting it out tentatively, because I definitely don't want to burn myself out. I would love to do one of those islands in the 30 days thing and do a Christmas island, and the whole way, like literally from beginning to end, all of December, boom, a bit like an advent calendar video every day, make a Christmas island. I think that would be really awesome, and I love Christmas and I love the Christmas decorations, and yeah, I do think that could be a shout, but I would have to do some research, I'd have to do some planning. But yeah, I would quite like to do that. I really would. It's just like if I think I can do it in a sustainable way without burning myself out. But yeah, I would like to do that. But then it's about the fact that I don't want to play this island all the way until December. I'll actually give up. Like I'll crash out if I'm still on this island in like 5 months' time. It cannot happen. But then if that's not happening, that means I'm gonna have a weird few months where I have to just really, I guess I would just have to push to finish an island. How quickly can I do it? I feel like an island in a few months like should actually not be a problem, but I'm aware of my pattern and my working habits, and I'm aware that I seem to like to take my islands quite slow. Very slow, apparently. I think very slow. I am so not feeling these beaches. Oh, I told you, I hate decorating beaches. I hate them. They're so boring, and you can't do anything. I would like beaches so much more if we could like do stuff. Why can I not put pathing on the beaches? Nintendo, you made Animal Crossing decorating. If you wanted to keep it how it used to be, like more chill, fair enough. But you made it decorating focus, and then said, teehee, we made it decorating focus, but not on the beaches. So, I don't know. This area, come on, let's do this. Let's do this area. I can 100% do this. I can do this. I'm going to set myself a time limit right now, 10 minutes. I've clocked for time. 10 minutes to have up to this bit of green down to this bit of green decorated. I feel like that's not a bad goal, because I feel like that's where I really struggle, is I take so long, especially in fairy court. I feel like every single tile has to have something under it, and like you have to really take it seriously and really make sure that you're like doing all this crazy stuff. But I feel like that's where it becomes so hard to ever get anywhere, because every build takes me ages. Even like you can just see, I'll quickly jump up here to show you. Like this is literally a table, chair, and a book stand. And yet like it probably took me a really long time, because I've added like so many custom designs. I've really, like, I feel like I've made it very complicated, and I feel like that's what I do. Not even just in Fairy Court, to be fair. I will say Fairy Court, this island is the one I've noticed it the most on, but even in Kid Court, I was really like putting custom designs all over the place, and that takes a long time. So I think maybe not for my next island, because my next island is probably going to be, if I do go for that autumny, like Halloweeny vibe, I feel like, ooh, do you know what? I would love to do a town island with like the brick paths everywhere. I've seen them. I've never done one because I'm very intimidated, and I don't think that's just like a natural ability that I'm gonna have, is being able to make like a town island. But I would love to try it. But then I definitely think that if I'm doing that challenge of like building an island in 30 days, I would 100% have to find a way to like not put so many codes, because I feel like that's what makes it take so long, is I'm just putting all these codes down and it becomes such a lot. But I would like to do a town island. I would really, really like to do a town island. Like I say, I've toured them and I've loved looking at them, so yeah, maybe that is what I want to do. Are these really uneven? Is it just me, or are these circles, like these top two are really close and then this one is way too far down? I think it is too far down, but I'm not going to do it because I've only got 8 minutes left of my self-imposed 10-minute challenge, so I'm not going to do it. What shall we put here? A bookstore. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a little bookshop and nobody can stop me. Oh no, actually I can stop myself, because I don't want to do a bookstore. I've got a swinging bench. There it is. Let's put that out. Let's put the swinging bench out. Nice. I just want to, I don't want to sit down. I don't want to sit down. I just want to quickly put some little sparkles underneath, little custom designs, just add that little bit more depth and kind of pop of interest for when anybody would be walking through this area. Just fill up some of this space. Hello to anybody watching. It's so nice to have you here. I hope you are doing super duper well. I don't want to erase that. Okay, cute. We are adding these in. My new bedroom, like I told you that I painted the wall pink. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to go there and really see it. I think it'll be so nice. Okay. Yeah, like, because what I really wanted is I really wanted a room that felt grown up, but was that I'm 21. I wanted it to feel 21-year-old and girly and like fun to bring people back to, like my friends and stuff, and have sleepovers. And yeah, it was really important to me that it felt like that it didn't feel too mature, because I feel like that's always definitely a risk, right? It's like, I don't know, I've made it all white and it's very grown up, and that's really cool, but actually I really want it to feel cozy and be like my little safe space or whatever. So I felt really passionate about that. So that's why I'm so happy to have 3 walls white and 1 wall pink, because I really do feel like the pink will just be that little pop of colour. Here we go. I couldn't find what I was looking for, but I think if I make a ring of these flowery vines, I think that could be super cute. How is that? Nice. It's doing better, but I really lost my voice. My mum lost her voice as well, because I said that she came up to help me paint my room, and we were, oh yeah, in the evening we went to Spoons, which for anyone not from England, Spoons is like a chain of pubs we have. And it was, especially because it's London, it was really busy in there, and it was so loud, and we were kind of having to yell to talk to each other. But it was very fun. It was a really cute evening. And my room is now painted, but I still have the really fun part, which is the decorating. Oh my gosh, I wish I would stop trying to erase my custom designs. It's because, actually, let me take down this paper, sorry, that I told you about, because I said I had like my little intro notes there, but I don't need them there anymore, so hopefully that will help me see a little bit better. Okay, cute, but very, very cute with this sitting bench, swimming bench. Nice. What was I talking about? Yes, I still have the really fun part, which is obviously decorating. So I'm putting up fairy lights, I'm putting up, what am I doing? I need to put up my book still. I need to put up, we've put up my curtains. I want to get candles, diffusers, like all really nice, cute, fun things just to make it feel very friendly and nice. Yeah. Can I fit this white board? I had this like white panel. Let me dig up this flower. The flower can go somewhere else, no problem. I feel like, hopefully you guys are seeing, but I find it so hard to finish my island because I am really struggling a lot just to get this tiny little bit of, oh my gosh, I didn't want you to go sideways. This tiny little area finished. Can I not fit it? What the heck? Okay, we'll try it again. That's annoying. Yeah, I've actually done the tiniest of areas and I'm still struggling to get it finished. I have to be on time to work tomorrow. I've been late, not significantly late, but like I start at 9 a.m. and I've been arriving at like 9:03, and it's like it's that awkward time because if you're like 20 minutes late, something's happened or something should have happened. I feel like if you're 20 minutes late to work, so when you have a reason, you can be like, okay, traffic was really bad. I don't know, like something went wrong at home. There's a reason why you're that late. I feel like when it's just a few minutes late, it's so tricky because there is no reason. It's just, sorry, like I took too long getting ready, or like I woke up late. Like there's no good reason you can give someone. I feel like that makes it so tricky. And my boss hasn't called me out, but she did ask my coworker. She was like, oh, like, is Emily coming in today? And this was at like 9:01 a.m. and like, of course it's a completely valid question, but I was so like, I need to be on time to work tomorrow. I need to redeem myself. Okay, this is actually looking really cute. We've got a tiny seating area. Like I say, I really don't want this to be anything big. The goal is just that if someone, for example, is standing on this cliff edge, like looking out at my island, I don't want it to just be a big grassy like area that looks like I just didn't finish it. I want it to look like, okay, like she did try to do something at least, even if it's nothing too special. Just chuck a bit of fencing up, always a good go-to. Nice. I'm also always very, very cautious with putting flowers on my beach, that I don't put way too many to the point that I can't still run through. Of course, if a flower were to get okay. Oh, that is so annoying because I was just talking about it and now I feel like it looks fake. I feel like it looks like I just said, oh, if a flower were to get trampled, that would be annoying, but like I could live with it. And then I trampled a flower and now it looks like I did that for laughs. And I really didn't, because it actually wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, it's just annoying because now I have to plant this up here because I used all my cosmoses already, so I have to plant this here. And next time I play, I will put it in that hole. Let me put a little spot here so I can remember where I want that flower to be though, because I would hate to forget where it goes. Like, I would hate to do that. Okay, honestly, I know that I've been streaming for just under an hour, so it's not actually been that long. Plus, I think the first 10 minutes of this stream are going to be cut from the final video because the first 10 minutes were just me trying to figure out how to live stream. But like I say, it was really awful because my webcam wasn't working and like nothing was working, and so I couldn't go live even though I knew that I was running late, and that's why I was getting stressed. I just think I might stop here. Look, okay, let's quickly recap. We did a cute little area, a little bit of green, some white, just to kind of fill up some space. And we also, what did we do? We just did this tiny, wait, all I did in like an hour of work is this. That's actually not impressive. I feel in my head I'd done a bit more. But you know what, sometimes that is just how it is. So anyway, I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time, hopefully for a bit more of a less stressed, less rushed, better quality live stream, or like better planned out live stream. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Have a good week. Bye.